I am the Good Shepherd. That line of Christ was very startling to the Jews. It was startling to the Jews because the concept or the image of the shepherd was indelibly marked upon their consciousness. Abraham was a shepherd. Moses was a shepherd. David was a shepherd. But then the prophets, Isaiah and Ezekiel, they began to transform that concept of who is the shepherd. Isaiah speaks about Yahweh himself being the shepherd. Not just a human shepherd, but a divine shepherd. And Ezekiel speaks about the wicked shepherds who use the sheep for their own purposes, for their own advantages. And then he has Yahweh saying, I will come to shepherd my people. So when Christ says, I am the good shepherd, he's identified himself with God. It's a statement of divinity. And I will lay down my life for my sheep. Well, human shepherds, they may serve their sheep, but they're not going to lay down their lives for them. Only Christ, the Good Shepherd, will lay down the life. It's that great Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. Jesus identifies with that. I shall not want. Verdant pastures he leads me, also to fresh water. Beautiful Psalm, that 23. This image of the shepherd, the good shepherd, also has another image in the gospel, and that is the mother hen. When Jesus comes to Jerusalem, he says, oh, if I could only gather the people of Jerusalem together under my wings, as the way a mother hen does. A mother hen in a barn where there's a fire will gather all the chicks under her wings to protect them, even if she loses her life. How powerful an image of the Good Shepherd or the mother hen. Could not this image be used in the public square? Would it frighten people that if our political leaders would be able to serve their sheep and not to use the sheep for their own profit? Oh, the temptation that politicians have of gaining things for themselves. The Good Shepherd and the mother hen is an example of servant leadership, of serving the people you are called to serve and not to serve yourself. Yet in our world today, or in our country today, you cannot use a biblical image in the public square, some say. I don't know, violate the rights of others. How could the image of serving people, of laying down your life for those that you serve, be a threat to others? Oh, too often our politicians are looking around to see what they can get in return for themselves rather than serving others. Servant leadership is what we desperately need in the political order. It's not just in the political order either. It's in the religious order too. That those who are called to serve are to help out those they're supposed to serve rather than themselves. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In verdant pastures he gives me repose. Besides restful waters he leads me. He guides me on the right paths for his name's sake. He sets a table before me, anoints my head, and I will always dwell in the house of the Lord. Oh, this image is really one of the most powerful images of Western civilization. And it is the basis of servant leadership that we so desperately need. We should pray for our politicians that somehow that image will become a part of their lifestyle. Not only our politicians, but our priests, our ministers, and all those that serve in any profession. Servant leadership. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. When the Lord is your shepherd, you really do not need anything else. And He'll give you repose. He'll give you fresh waters. And so what a wonderful vocation really a politician is called to. Let us try to support them and pray for them that they truly will be servant leaders.